Alright, and we back. And we back. Time for another stream with your boy. I got my drink ready. We'll get a little sauced here. Not really though. It's Monday, you know. Can't do anything crazy on Monday. So it's our character. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we could do. So the objective today is to explore some of the Black Forest. Potentially get up to fighting the second boss. The second boss, it's not that much more difficult, but it is a slight step up. But let's get into Black Forest. Let's upgrade some of our equipment, some of our gear. I think that'll probably be worthwhile because we're still working with like a wooden shield, flint spear. The flint spear will probably stay until we get some copper and some tin, so we can make a bronze sword. But until then, we are gonna actually start working to probably upgrade. We're gonna work to upgrade the leather tunic, leather helmet, leather trousers. Those are the things that we're gonna try and get upgraded. I think those will probably be worthwhile. What's up, Derek? What are you up to?
I just got done eating dinner. Made ribeyes, stuff, Tessa, mac and cheese, veggies, California.
Nice.
Carrots, cauliflower, broccoli. Picked up 3 ribeyes from Costco. It's like $60 for 3 of them. They were really good quality though.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever got steaks from Costco.
Yeah. No, I love steak from Costco. They're like good price.
They're like restaurant quality.
Yeah. Yeah, like Costco overall is probably one of like the better. Is one of the better like food, like in New York at least. They're one of the better like places to get meat because like the bulk quality is all still there. Why is my game lagging so much? I have to fix this lag. It's like lagging crazy. It's up and down. It's down, back and forth. Let's see here. I'll drop the graphics quality. My frame rates are unlimited. Let's drop. Yeah, I don't know why am I lagging? That's it because I'm streaming to restream. Oh, it's probably because I have 2 things on. I need to hide this. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like 2 frames a second. Running in slow motion. This is crazy. I don't know why my game is moving so slow. This is so weird. I have to try and figure this out.
Yo, have you seen that Halo game that they're coming out with? The campaign evolved? That shit looks good, dude.
No, I haven't seen it.
It looks good. Might have to get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly down for any type of Halo game.
I think it's strictly campaign mode. They remastered the campaign from the first game.
Oh. That's actually like kind of interesting. Like I wonder like if that I don't know, I wonder if it's like still if it still holds up, you know? Alright, this is better.
Like it's gonna be fucking legit.
Yeah.
Check out the trailer for it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I didn't even hear of that. Alright. Let's venture into the Black Forest here. I'm streaming on Valheim. I'm gonna venture into the Black Forest here. Hopefully I don't run into a fucking troll. I only have like leather armor and a wooden shield and shit. And I need to just find some I need to find like a copper node. But I know like
Viewers you got, I'll throw on your stream in a second.
probably 0. you get thrown on, or if you want to play, you go. Also, you're welcome to play. I'll open it. Damn, that rock fucking hurt. That's a. That's a bear. We're gonna run from that bear. I want no smoke with that bear right now. I feel as if it'll take forever to kill a bear with the armor that I have right now. Like, well, let me practice dodging, because if I fight that thing, it's gonna be a lot of dodging instead of actually blocking. But fuck it. It's either gonna be, we're either gonna beat this bear or it's gonna be our first death of this playthrough. I should try and get a sneak bonus though, for sure. I want to get a stealth bonus to at least open up the scoring. Alright, that's one. Man, that didn't do nothing. And I got these gray dwarfs here. Also, I got a bear and 2 gray dwarfs. Do I survive this? What do you think?
No.
You're probably correct. The gray dwarfs. Yeah, the gray dwarfs are haters. But I probably have to deal with them first in this situation. Yeah, that double swipe is crazy. Okay, there's no way it's reaching me from over there. Okay, sir. Definitely need health regen. I have to face it straight up. Don't wanna get hit by that.
Dude, I was rewatching Attack on Titan, and I was just letting it play over the weekend. Started at season 1 whenever I got to season 1.
Whew. Yeah.
Intro of season 2 made me laugh hard as shit because I forgot. It reminded me of you. So I came over to my mom's house to watch that.
Yeah.
And we were watching the opening, and it was different music, and they showed like this type of bunch of other animals like running.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, what?
I have to use this fire here. So bears are scared of fire in this game, so I'm using this fire to get a reprieve here, because otherwise it's gonna end my life. Actually, I'm gonna go inside here. The fire should keep it away. I'm gonna go inside. I need a rested bonus immediately because my stamina is not like regenerating quickly at all. So we're gonna go inside, eat some food, get a rested bonus, hopefully soon. The fire will keep the bear away. Alright, he's hating now. I'm over here, man. Just stay away from the fire. Alright, there's a rested bonus. Definitely need that if we're gonna fight this thing, because I need stamina regen. There's like no, it's a non-negotiable. I need stamina regen. I need to regen my health here. So we're gonna stay at a slight distance. That gray layer I'm not gonna worry about because it doesn't do enough damage. But this bear is an issue, and you can see by his health, it's gonna take a lot of stabs with this spear here. So, but the fact that I can block it is a good thing. So I'm gonna have to parry this. I'm gonna have to parry this bear repeatedly. I thought I was gonna have to dodge, but it turns out I don't have to dodge. I could parry it. I'm gonna have to parry it constantly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to parry it and get parry bonuses. That's the only way I'm getting through this. Luckily, I am decent at parries. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, right? Damn! That's a dodge. Yeah, hold that. This is gonna take forever. Oh my god. Ah, shit. The double swipe. Show me what you got. Alright. Oh my god, the double swipe always gets me. I'm expecting one, he comes with two. Don't want to take the 2 palm though. probably best if I always parry the swipe so he gets out of that double swipe. Oh my god! The bite out of nowhere! Woo! Woof! That almost killed me. Barely dodged that. I need stamina regen. Oh god. I'm cooked, chat. This bear got me pinned. I don't have the food for this. Or the armor. Or a bow. That would also be helpful too. Like a bow would be super helpful right now. Luckily, this fire is gonna keep the bear and that Grey Dwarf away. Let me regenerate some of his health, but I only got to half health, and I feel like I've been fighting it forever. I have to like somehow get it like fully stun locked, or else it's gonna take all day. I'll go run and pick up my other spear that I threw. Yeah, got it there. Nice dodge. Ah, shit. Gotta be careful of that two-hander. He got me down to my last health again. This is insane. Who knew bears were this difficult? I mean, I knew. I have flint head arrows, but I have no bow. Like, I haven't been able to build a bow yet. Like, I'm still working on that. And that's, like, the core issue. I need to get past this bear so I can actually try and find a copper node. Maybe I could smack it with this torch. Maybe that'll help. But I also need to repair like everything in my inventory. So I'm gonna go inside and go ahead and give everything a quick repair. Whip the shield back out, and let's see what this torch does. Because bears are in theory weak to fire, and they're also scared of fire. Now I could probably cheese this too, and like go with the I could probably cheese this and go with the campfire route. But you see the fire, it'll do a little tick damage. He's not going to really try and engage me too much so as long as I have this torch out. So I could probably use this to my advantage. Lure him in, hit him with the fire every once in a while. If it's going to start raining, I'm cooked, chat. It's raining. Alright, so I got him to run away a little. The fire got him shook. I'm trying to find a copper node, and this bear is in the way. I need like better food. I probably have to go two health. Like 2 health food options, and the way to do that is to get some boar meat. So 2 health food options, 1 stamina. The stamina I'll use will be the honey, and I'll probably have to run back to my original base to get to camp 1 to get some more honey. But I got cooked boar meat, so that'll be my other health food. And I'll have to go 2 health, 1 stamina to be able to like take some of the hits, because the problem is like I'm not clean enough to be able to do this. So, let's open up the fighting again. I got 2 health foods. The next time one of these things flashes, so on my left, on the bottom left, there's like the food. Hopefully I'll be able to replace like the mushroom. Or no, I'll probably have to replace the honey with, I'll have to replace the honey with a food item. Like with a meat food item. That'll give me more health. You get the sneak bonus there, and let's start this fight. I should take my shield out for sure. Alright. Let's get the high ground too. Okay, fuck off. I'm pretty sure I tried to block that. I wasn't sexual. Okay. Okay. My parries are not doing well. Good thing my spawn is right there. So that's the first step of the playthrough. I knew it was either gonna be a troll or a bear, just because like the step up until like until you get like troll armor, the step up is too big. Like you have to be really careful fighting those things. I just got really sloppy there. But this gives me a chance to eat food. Better food. But this is why also, you know, you make a new spawn point. So that bear is probably somewhere around here. But you might have ran back to the Black Forest. So now's the time for me to get my items. We're going to equip everything again. This time we're going to go 2 health. and 1 stamina. The stamina's gonna be honey because the honey gets a higher tick. I got corpse run. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get arrested bonus. First I have to like dry off. But dry off, we're gonna get arrested bonus, and we're gonna go actually fully try and kill this bear. Because it's in the way of us in the Black Forest. This is the only option, in my opinion, in my eyes here. I'm also gonna make the only option. So the key here is I actually have to parry and not dick around. So he's gonna be somewhere deeper. He probably ran back into the Black Forest. He'd be deeper in. Also, I think I have to finish exploring this. I should probably mark it off whenever I get a chance. Just keep swinging. Alright, both of them are down. Alright, where's this bear at? I definitely don't want to get the drop on me. If it despawned, that would be, like, nice, but I doubt it. See, we like how gray dwarfs still aren't that big of a deal. But we have to... Alright, so the bear just decided F me particularly and then ran off. It was like a giant middle finger and then it just disappears into the forest. Alright. We still have to find that copper node and then mark it so we could come back to it. That's kind of the goal here. We're trying to find a copper node just so we could actually start making stuff to be able to compete with that bear. So, and then also that we got like a little crypt there. So that crypt will have Sturtling cores, which will allow us to like be able to smelt some of the stuff. But we'll go back to that once we find a copper node. We'll actually have a goal. I think the first thing I make is probably a shield. Like a bronze buckler would probably be pretty clutch. You get a massive parry bonus for it. So if I go bronze buckler and bronze sword, I should be good. The problem is we are in the meadow, so that's a pretty small Black Forest. It looks like the majority of the Black Forest might be across this river here. Not great. But let's keep exploring this way. We need to find like a solid size Black Forest that's gonna have a copper node. We have tin, which is fine, but we need copper like in the worst way. That's like the next progression. I don't think I'm gonna make any copper armor, which is a risk, but I feel as if it's better used than just the weapons and all the other advancements. So I'll go this way a little further, see if there's another Black Forest that starts up. And if not, we're gonna have to cross that water. Which means we might have to build a raft, which is like horrible. Oh shit! I wasn't ready. The boar got the drop on me. I also have this thing. I probably need to turn the volume down. Alright. It's not looking promising in terms of finding a Black Forest. Duck here, nothing sees me. So I've done a pretty decent amount of this coast here. But so far, nothing too crazy. Oh, we'll take a little mushroom here. Nothing too wild. As long as we don't run into a swamp. That's also like it'd be nice to see a swamp though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, 1-star deer and it saw me. Oh well. Maybe it'll lead me somewhere fun. Or I'll get close enough where I could stab it. Oh, no, that should have got staggered. Alright, now it's dead. I need that for, yeah, the deer meat's great. What can I drop? I actually kind of need everything here. I have 2 pickaxes on me, but I could definitely use the deer hide to be able to upgrade my armor. So I'll sacrifice these necktails, and I don't need this deer trophy right now. The deer hide is probably more important right now. Let's see what's in here. Something good. Nothing at all. Isn't that nice? Alright. still don't see a continuation of the Black Forest. It looks like literally I have to cross this little channel here, which isn't ideal, to be honest with you. Like, I could keep running around this base island, but I feel as if that's like a huge time investment when I could see there's a Black Forest on that shore. The problem with like crossing this on like a raft would just be essentially getting back, right? Like having a place to rest, like I just did in that fight with that bear, kept me alive longer than I should have. Like I should have died pretty quickly. But not having that just means that it's a little riskier in terms of if I do find anything over there. If I find anything over there like a troll or anything, there's kind of no way out, right? If you're on a raft, the raft is like really slow, so there's no recourse. There's no like retreating somewhere. Like you're kind of stuck. But that sucks. Like 2 Black Forests that I found. Oh, there's a bear again. 2 Black Forests that I found, and so far they've been extremely small. I'm gonna lower them out into open field again. So I feel as if... Actually, I think I'll try to fight him in the Black Forest. No. But with these gray dwarfs... Oh, he hit me 14. Oh, he's a star. That makes sense. I need to retreat. A tactical retreat. There's too many gray dwarfs. I think it's getting close to nighttime is why. They're on my ass. Alright, that's them sorted. They weren't the issue. That thing was the issue. So I'm gonna... No, I mean, hey, I'm over here. I'm over here, man. Alright, come on. So we'll get him closer to the base. But I still want to be able to like get a sneak bonus in here. Which way are you gonna go? Don't be a coward. There you go. No, don't turn around. Just stay facing the other way, man. Why do you have to do this? I'm trying to get like a sneak bonus in here. Like this. Alright, so I don't want to deal with this cold debuff, so I'm going to go get warm, get dry, and get a rested bonus because in order to fight this thing, I'm going to need it. So, we're going to actually just sleep through the night. Once you get dry, sleep through the night, fight in the morning. Basically, I think I personally think my character's too weak to be able to fight this thing on equal terms. So, like, I don't want to just fight it without, like, essentially, like, all the buffs I could get. That makes sense. Alright. Back to the... Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking in general. You can consider it practice, like, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Getting in the flow. You know?
Yeah. I think I actually might venture into this crypt real quick before I fight that bear. Maybe it's probably a better idea for me to go into this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, well, let me try to sneak around the other side. Do you think it saw me? That's the same bear, but it got a bunch of his stamina, his health back, excuse me. I think it's corny. Gain, so... Yeah, slash over there. I really might campfire this bear at this rate, because, like, it's just a health. It just has so much fucking health, man. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Even with the parry, it just knocked me into oblivion. There's a neck on my ass. I need to start running immediately. No, because I was staggered. If that neck hit me, I'd probably die. Get back to my campfire here. It's called the bear deterrent, in theory. Oh, it's up close. Yo, it just tried to run up on me. I'm taking the hammer out. I'm throwing campfires at this thing. Yeah, fuck you in particular. You get a campfire too. Yeah, like fuck that bear in particular. He's caused me so much grief and trauma. Alright, come back and get some more. Now the real fight begins. I have to be aware of his bite. That bite has been killing me. Cause it's so like fast, it's so snappy. Two, three. Perfect. I'm in. I'm in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out. Ah, I parried him and it's still. Ouch. Alright, we got far enough away so we didn't die there. That's a good dodge. Why are you attacking my house, man? Gotta get some elevation here. Stay uphill. That's enough. Back off. All right, now we're moving. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Back up, because that bite is crazy. Nice little parry. We're digging into him. We're out. We're in. We're out and we're in. Half health. We're moving now. Now I do need to eat, but that's a problem for another day. And the other day is right now. Let's retreat to the cabin. Get a rested bonus. I need to cook some boar meat. Do you think he's gonna let me cook boar meat? You think he's gonna just let me put up a spit here and start cooking some boar meat? Yeah, I think he's gonna let me do it. Yeah, he's preoccupied. He's scared of the fire.
I made steaks for dinner.
Yeah.
And I haven't made steaks in this house, I don't think, ever. Like ever made steaks. It's just like chicken, fish.
Yeah.
We were eating earlier. The job was like, like that before he was tired or fucking plate.
Yeah. The old Fonz does that too. Because like I think it's nah, not really. Like on his birthday we'll normally give him like steak and fish and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, we don't really feed him from our table ever. Unless it's like maybe like fruit, like we'll give him like some apples or, you know, like blueberries and stuff. But because he was a picky eater when he was younger, we're like hesitant to do like anything that'll change his routine, because we don't want him to get used to it and then become a even pickier eater. Like his food's already expensive as it is. Oh, I've just responded to a text here. I actually opened this up on my phone here. Alright. Back to fighting this bear. Let's see what we could do. I don't want it to get too much stamina. Stamina. I keep saying stamina. I don't want it to get like any health regen. How did it hear me so easily? I don't want it to get any like too much health regen like when I went to sleep. But at the same time, you gotta fight this thing here and now. I should probably use it to like help chop down trees. Let me find a pine to stand next to. I can use it to make a bow. It's a whole lot of firs. I don't see a lot of pine. We stick and we move. We stick and we move. Come on, just a single pine tree would be so nice. So the reason I'm looking for pine trees, because I'm looking for core wood. To be able to make the fine wood bow, you need core wood. But it looks like this one has nothing but fir, which is like a tree, but it doesn't really do anything for us here. Maybe you think this maybe it's strong enough to knock down a birch tree, because we also need fine wood. So I'll try and drag it to one of those.
You can drag logs in the game.
No, I'm trying to get this bear over to a birch tree. So trying to have it help me knock down the tree, so I could then.
That's pretty cool. You can drag logs.
Yeah, that'd be very helpful. But you can kind of push them around. All right here, man. Oh no, I can't do anything to birch trees. Dang, I was hoping against hope. Let's get back into the open field to fight this. Yeah, bring it. I got the high ground. We're good. Yeah. We just spent like the past couple weekends basically in Maryland, visiting some of her friends, and then we were at a wedding. We were at a wedding this past weekend. Yeah, it was fun. It was like technically it's like one of the first couples. It was one of the first friends of hers that I met. And like, so I met her friend, who is the girl who's getting married, and the guy on the same like double date kind of thing, like on our first date. Like, so on our first date, we got dinner, we got like matcha. Damn, we got like dinner. Yeah, like matcha ice cream, matcha, you know, whatever, like basically matcha everything. It's this place called Cha Cha Matcha. So we went there, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, my friend's in the city, you know, out essentially like at this like little like lounge / spot nearby, with her, like the person she's talking to." So like we went there and met up with them, and yeah, we just like hung out for the rest of the night, had some drinks, danced, all that good stuff, and it was just like fun overall. But yeah, so it was like that was like the first friend of hers that I met, and also like I met him. And they'd like just kind of started talking to each other too, so it was like our timelines are pretty similar. It's actually pretty cool. I got him now. I got the spear finally. Okay, I didn't roll in time. It was my fault. Okay, that was a long ass reach. All right. That was a very long reach from that bear. 2 paws, and I feel as if he got way further than I thought. I was trying to like back up out of range without like having to dodge. That didn't work. But once again, this is why I'm fighting this bear right here. Make sure I get my rested bonus. I'm fighting this bear right here because my spawn's right here. So once I get a rested bonus, I have no skill drain. It's not like I had skills anyways on the so no skill drain. And we'll get a rested bonus, we'll get our stuff. Hopefully the bear didn't recover too much. Because the only reason I even have to keep fighting this, I got it down to half health again. Because, oh, my spear is about to break anyways. That's probably why I died, because all my gear and my weapons are severely damaged. So they definitely were not absorbing as much as they could. So we got arrested, let's fix our stuff, and let's get back to fighting this bear as soon as possible, just so it can't recover. Now this time, since it has its back, oh my god, this is a 2-star Grey Dwarf right there. That coward. I was gonna try and get like a full-on backstab because I have a dagger. I could do like massive backstab damage, but this Grey Dwarf kind of being there is not ideal. So we're gonna toss you there. Who are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting the skeletons. They just bully the fuck out of that skeleton. Ah, the bear saw me too. I was hoping to just get some of their attention. A 2-star Grey Dwarf, a regular Grey Dwarf, and a bear. Let's be smart about this. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. We're gonna fold them on this one. We're gonna use the power of the fire. We're gonna try and isolate them. Particularly this 2-star Grey Dwarf. Alright, 1 Grey Dwarf down. The bear's still there. Keep that bear away like this. Now it runs away. Now I can run you down. Alright, so he's down. Now it's down to a 1v1 with this bear. You go back to the fire. Now you get a little more health. And we're going to start this fight. For the 3rd time. Round 3. This time I got him where I want him. Let's try the axe. Maybe the axe will be better for us. I like that a lot better. I should have been using the axe this whole time is basically what that just says. I probably would have killed it by now. Because I think I might have him soon. Nope, not this time. I saw that one coming. I finally dodged his bite. Dodge there. And we're taking him down. Ah, finally. It only took me like 45 minutes to kill 1 bear. And all I get is like bear meat from it. I don't even want bear meat. I'm not going to lie to you. Bear skin will take... and we'll put that away. We'll take the bear cloth as like the bear paw as well. But finally, we finally beat the bear. It only took us 45 minutes and 2 deaths. Well, we weren't having a great time. And I have like 2 places too. I have to unify my places soon. So we'll take that bear paw. And that allows us to make the paws of the bear, a couple other like armor items, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and fix our stuff and get into that tomb. So we don't need that. We don't need this. We actually probably don't need both of those. Like I'm gonna have to relocate something fierce. But let's get into that crypt. One, I need to mark off the crypt, because I haven't done a good job. Like, I'm not even sure like how much I've cleared it out. So I need to mark it so I know whenever I do clear it out, I come out, I can exit off. But killing that bear is an accomplishment in itself. It took me way too long to realize that I should have been using the axe instead though. So we're going to go ahead and mark this off. Let's go with the regular dot. And I'm seeing, which means some skeletons are loose. Maybe? If I remember correctly, through this way, there's like a whole lot of shit. Let's see what we can find through here. Nothing and nothing. Alright. I think like one of them, like the other way, there's like a ghost that's waiting for me. So I have to deal with that. What do we got this way is the real question. So we got at least one skeleton. Fight him in this hallway. And we got a rancid remains. Ouch. That's one sound. That's two down. Alright, so where's that rancid remains? So this guy is a little more difficult. I have to be careful with him because he could poison me. And I got nothing to deal with that. See that right there? That's what we were trying to avoid. Oh my gosh, it's like a staggered timing. Whew, that probably kills me. Alright. We barely survived that one. We barely have any health left because of poison. But we should start ticking back up soon. Can I actually make a fire in here? That would be very nice. Like let's get a little resting. A little comfort. I'm going to have to put this fire back out because there's nowhere for the smoke to go. But just to get our stamina up a couple ticks here and there. And then we move on. Alright, so one rancid remains down. There's still more. Oh my goodness. There's a spawner here. To deal with that immediately. Oh my gosh. Before a starred one comes out to deal with this. Like that. Oh my god, a starred archer. Okay. Nah, perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, shit, I got one more hit in me and I'm cooked. Okay, we got it down. If there's another bone pile, it's over for me. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Barely survived that one, but we move. We got some jewels and stuff. My armor is completely shot, as expected. I took a lot of hits there. But the most important thing is we got more sterling cores. We could work with that. We could get jiggy with those. Is there anything else down here that I should know about? Not on this side. Alright. You get jiggy with that. I probably have to go and repair my stuff because I can't go on like this. So what I'll do is we'll drop a little crafting bench right here. Hop on this. Everything in quick repair. And it's not a high enough level crafting bench, so I don't think I could fix a lot of things on there. We're at the move. Cause I'm not wearing chest armor. I'm just bare chest out here. Bare chest and a pair of pants. Like I might have to run all the way back to my first camp to be able to repair this. What was the distance?
Cool about this Halo campaign of all shit, you can play third person.
Oh, finally. So is it gonna be like a single player more focused experience, or you think it's gonna be like multiplayer?
Yeah, it's strictly single player.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Oh. We still have like so much alcohol from the wedding. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So like I'm just sipping on some of the bourbon from the wedding. It's like 1742 or something like that. It's all right. But yeah, we have so much of that shit left. We have like, like I remember, her dad stopped by, like as they were about to leave, to like, all right, do you want a? They had like a full case of wine left, a full case of like red wine, a full case of white wine, like half a case of like prosecco. They had like 7 bottles of bourbon, like 8 bottles of vodka, 3 bottles of gin, like 6 bottles of tequila. So we just like took a bunch, and like, all right, we won't have to buy alcohol, like for ourselves for like 2-3 years at this rate, cause like we drink, but we don't like drink, so it's gotta last a while. Yeah. Yes, it'll probably last us until we move out of this apartment, which is like 28. Or if I could sneak it onto a cruise, it might not last that long. You know what I'm saying? I think I might experiment. We'll try and put it in the shampoo bottle and the sunscreen bottle, and it'll be a surprise, so none of us have to buy the drink package. That's the goal, you know? Alright, so going back to Camp 1 because my chest piece is broken, so I'm just out here bare chest, no protection. I also need to, like, find a better Black Forest, if that makes sense. That Black Forest, no copper, no party. We do have tin, so that's a plus. So I'll go ahead and drop this tin off. I'll place all the stacks of everything I can stack, to be honest with you. Everything I can stack, I'm going to go ahead and drop it off. And then we're going to be able to actually repair our armor, because we got enough of that. So the bones, let's see how many bones we got. We got a decent amount of bones. We got a decent amount of skin. Let's see what we could do with this. So 1, I need to put this back on. 2, let's see what we can upgrade. So is it worth it to upgrade my tunic? I think so. The shield, we should have enough resin for that too. I need to upgrade my shield as well. So we're going to take all the resin, take all this. We're going to upgrade that shield because we need to be able to absorb more damage. And when I make mistakes, I need to not die from it. So we got max quality shield. The leather tunic is what we're going to focus on. I'm not going to focus too much on anything else because we want to just kind of save the bones. I'm going to get my leather tunic a little higher, and that'll allow me to take some shots. With this, what do we have? We don't have any deer meat left. Go ahead and cook some of this up. And we should have some, yeah, we have raw boar meat here, so cook some of this up as well. So let's cook all this stuff down. We got 4 Stirtling cores. With that, we could, once we get to 5, and I think I have one at the other base I have to run and get. Once we get to 5, we can start making charcoal and a smelter. So the goal is to get to 10. The goal is to get to 10, but also the goal is to find a Black Forest that has a copper deposit. So I think I'll go north. Basically, I want to explore as much of this island I can and rule out any situations where there could be a Black Forest big enough to have that type of stuff on this island before I consider crossing a river. So I feel as if crossing a river, you know, can't bring as much back because I'm only going to have a small raft, which that matters. I'm either going to have to establish another base. Like, I'd rather have this just be the main base, but at the same time, it has to be close enough for things where, you know, it's not a hassle to bring it back. Let me mark my spawn point because I'm not going to go back to the other base. Because that Black Forest isn't big enough. We explored these 2 Black Forests down here, this small one and this small one. They're not big enough. I could probably cross this and get to the other one. Maybe that's something I'll explore. Because I think the reason I didn't do that last time is because there, once again, was a bear just in the way. But maybe I'll go with my axe and see if I could deal with that bear a little quicker. because maybe I could cross through here to the other side of this black forest and there'll be something more promising. I think that's what I'll probably do. But now let's collect some food. So we got enough mushrooms, these sterling cores. I'm going to drop them off here because this will be my main base anyways. I'll have to run all the way back here. So I'm going to drop these sterling cores off here with this tin. I have 2 food. I'm going to have to go 2. I'm going to actually drop the mushrooms off too. I'm going to go 2 health items. Because the mushrooms, how long they last? The mushrooms are 15 minute duration, 1 health point tick. While this is a 15-minute duration, 1 healing tick, but I believe it has a higher stamina tick. I'm going off of like memory. So, and it's also it's more infinite because I can just go to the beehive. So I'm gonna keep the honey over the mushroom, and like the space is already getting tight in this place in terms of stuff I could store. I probably have to start throwing stuff away soon. So I'll drop these straps off. I'll drop this resin off. I'll drop this skin off. What can I throw away right now? I don't really want or need... no, the necktail's coming in. I don't need this club. The arrows are nice, but I don't have a bow. I think this will probably be good. So I'm going to just toss this club into the ether. That goes in there. And let's eat and be on our way. So we're going to go explore the Black Forest. I have to kill another bear and then potentially cross that river. We're going to pop our power here so we could actually get over there in a decent manner. This allows us to run a little faster, a little longer. So I'm not really looking to fight anything on this run. And ideally, I wouldn't even have to fight on the way to the other side of that Black Forest. But I already kind of know. I'm pretty sure like what turned me around was there was a bear lurking there. And I wasn't trying to fight that bear. And it seemed like I wasn't really trying to fight this past bear either. It's a free fish. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. I'm not going to turn down free fish, right? And to be honest, maybe if I find what I'm looking for, I might relocate slightly, right? I don't really want to make this base near the Black Forest my permanent home because there's always a chance a troll or I'm more so worried about trolls. There's always a chance a troll will spawn in, and when that happens, your base is at risk. Like the bears, as you saw, like the bear was swiping the base a little. It didn't really do much. The bears don't deal a lot of damage. They just have a crap ton of health, and it's super annoying to deal with. The trolls are what you have to worry about because the trolls will have a bunch of damage, but at the same time, they also have a decent amount of health. So we worry about the trolls more so than we worry about the bears. The bears. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to set my spawn point back over this camp. There's the bear that I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and take that bear on because I feel as if swimming to the other side here is probably the play. I might be able to maybe hop skip through there. Like that little path there to the other side is my objective. So that's what we'll try. We have the health, we have the food. I'll go ahead and drop this off. We have the bones. Yeah. So I feel as if that's probably the play. I have to go around that way, and that's why I have to kind of confront this bear. Ideally, I could get a sneak on it because I do have a dagger, so that's a 6 times backstab bonus. So if I could get the drop on it, that will help. So let's see here. So once I get here, I'm gonna get my ass down and recover my stamina. No way it noticed me already. Get my shield out. Get the dagger out. So we're going to use the special move on the dagger. Get 6 times backstab bonus. We're trying to fuck this guy up. Alright, that did something, but not much, if I'm being completely honest with you. Like, look at his health. I don't think that did too much, but we move. He's swinging at air. We got him swinging at air, people. Didn't fall for it this time. I knew that bite was coming. More Grey Dwarfs, yay. Just what the doctor ordered. Let's take care of the Grey Dwarfs, the smaller things here. We got a 1-star here. You can do a little damage. Yo, I feel as if that you should have done damage to that Grey Dwarf. You just pawed the back of him. Ah, I missed. Mistimed. Paid the price. Get him out of there. And now we're fighting again. Okay. There's no... Like, you see the distance that I got on that roll, and we're still getting bit up. Alright, still got a rested bonus. Don't want to turn my back too much towards him. To be honest with you, I need a break. So get that fire, get him started on that. So this fire will do some tick damage. And normally he won't attack when I have a torch out, so I just have to keep facing him. And if he gets that, light him on fire, get some tick damage. Yeah, let's keep him on fire. Keep taking away his health. Don't let him recover. Yeah, get out of here, stupid bear. So I'm gonna do this. Next time I'm gonna switch to the axe and do some major damage. Switch to the axe. Dodge that one. Not in the greatest fighting spot, to be honest with you. Like every time I dodge, I'm basically like off the cliff. Oh, crap. Alright. We'll swim this out. Get onto the surface. We gotta get some distance. We're running. Weapons back out. Weapons drawn. Okay. Okay, sir. Let me back up. 2. And we move. Get the high ground here. Obi-Wan Kenobi will never lead us astray. And boom. Another bear down. This time, no deaths. This time, no deaths. That's a marked improvement. Seeing as last time we died like 6-7 times. Alright, so that clears a path from here into this black forest over there. I already see like a little building there. I already see a little building there, which means there's going to be some Grey Dwarfs we got to fight. I'm gonna go ahead and push forward now while I have a little daylight and see what I can find. If I can mark off like a copper deposit, that's ideal. Plus push forward into this black forest over here and see what we can find. Already promising. We got some good tin. Got some tin deposits on the shore here. Worst case scenario, we see like a 1-star troll. Any starred trolls, starred bears, we can't fight that right now. So those are like, that's like the primary threat, right? If we see any starred trolls or bears and GGs, we run away. And look, there's some pines. There's some pine here, right? Nice little pine tree. We got a Grey Dwarf cabin, and we got a barrel that we're gonna want here. How did you see me? How and why? Let's go back to the spear and be a little stealthy, a little fast. There's 4 of them. Actually, gotta be 5 of them. Vast experience right there. I knew the attack was coming. Prep for it. Got him into the parry bonus. Eliminate all of them. Alright. So that's pretty good. Nice little structure here. We're gonna go ahead and go inside and mark this off as well. Got a little chest here. Amber, arrows, gold. Great. Kind of wish for more, but at least it's something. So let's go ahead and mark. Let's go ahead and mark this off as like a kind of like just a camp. Just like a mini camp. Nothing too crazy. How did I get stuck in here? This is mighty annoying. Let's see if we could get our way out without having to use console commands. If I could put down a crafting table somewhere, it'll enable me to be able to get out. The problem is I can't. So I either have to just hack away at this until it breaks. Because I don't want to use def commands. I'm trying to go fully through the playthrough without def commands. So I have to chop down this little support here and I should be able to walk through. And now that basically the entire... Oh, I'm surprised. I was going to say, now that basically the entire forest knows I'm in here. We'll see what we walk out into. Nothing much, though, which is perfect. Get some resin, get some coal. Okay, I mean, it's not the jackpot, but it's also not awful. Well, let's see what we can find. Let's see if we can find a single copper node. We got onions, or excuse me, carrots. We got carrot seeds. We can now plant carrots whenever we get a cultivator. And there's another bear. Isn't that great? Isn't that just fun? So we get another bear that we have to fight, and that one we have to fight just to go home. So definitely don't want to get caught out here in the dark and then have to fight that bear to get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and engage it now because it's getting to, it's getting to dusk. And there's a troll too. So I'm not going to fight that bear. That would be what you call suicide. So if I fight that bear and make too much noise, that troll is walking over, guaranteed. See, he's already itching to walk over. I definitely do want to take out that troll though, if possible, because I want to start getting towards upgrading to troll armor. But I have to find a way home, and that troll is kind of in the way. I just lost my arrested bonus. So we're going to have to backstab that troll and hope we could fight it without that bear noticing. Or I might be able to just avoid them in general. And this is one of those times where, sometimes it's best not to fight everything that you see. Like by itself, I'd probably want to take on that troll. I think it'd be an interesting fight. It's more consequential than fighting the bear, but more rewarding. The troll hide is definitely more rewarding. So maybe I could, no, it's too close to nighttime. It's one of those situations where you gotta just know when to hold and know when to fold them. If I fight that troll and it's nighttime, I'm cooked because basically every gray dwarf and its mom is gonna come out the woodwork. That bear will probably hear it and notice. Like the chances of surviving that are basically 0. So I just gotta bite my tongue, go back to this base, go to sleep, get a rested bonus, and then we move from there. Because even then, I don't even have a rested bonus, so we'd be fighting a troll with minimally upgraded armor, no rested bonus, no nothing. I was hoping to actually climb up on this. Alright, cool. Nope. Alright, perfect. We were just about to start drowning. So let's go to sleep. My armor is not too damaged, but that troll might not despawn because it's not officially nighttime in this game. So it might not despawn, which is like perfect. Ideally, what we're going to do is we're going to open up with a backstab from the knife. Cheers. We're going to open up with a backstab from the knife to open up the scoring on it. The troll is definitely a flint spear fight. We're going to fight the troll with a flint spear for sure. And then we'll go from there. Oh, it's thunderstorming. Not sure if this is the right occasion to fight a troll. We have the wet debuff. But, I mean, what can you do, right? So we will try and fight them on our terms. Like ideally, we're gonna actually have him probably clear out some trees for us. Right? It's like, what can we do to like make this worthwhile, right? If we had a copper node, that would actually probably be the best case scenario because we could use a troll to mine copper. That's not the case right now. Or not that I haven't seen one. I could try and maybe explore one. It's going to be a little more difficult because it's storming and raining all stuff. So I think this one I might just try and fight for his skin, basically, right? For the thrill of it. Oh, there's no way you saw me through that. That's cap. That's just straight cap. Alright. Well, I want to fight him on my terms. Which is like kind of over here in this kind of clearing. We got the wet debuff. It is what it is. Let's get it cracking. So definitely don't want to take any hits. I don't have to. And that's worst case scenario there. Ugh. I knew I was cooked. I knew I was cooked as soon as I got stuck in the water. Ugh. I knew the water was rising. I wasn't trying to like stay back there, but I knew that water was going to rise up and make me put my weapons away. As soon as that happens, we need perfection, which means a mistimed dodge, and you're cooked. But it's a good thing I put my thing here. We got a corpse run that we will do. Let's go get our stuff back. The troll already kind of vacated the area, which is nice. So let's go get our stuff back. And yeah, it's a different type of fight. It's a different type of fight. It's a harder fight. Yay, another free fish. Look at that. Another free fish. Look at that. Once again, you can't really do much with these fish until you get to the Iron Age. And by much, I mean like you literally can't do anything at all if I remember correctly. You have to be able to like cook that stuff. But we got carrot seeds. I'm gonna want to take this fight to a better area. And also we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat, we're gonna go back, we're gonna get a rested bonus, we're gonna do all this stuff. I'm gonna try and fight this troll on like a better grounding. I don't want to be at risk of falling in the water again and having to put away my stuff and having to take a hit. We're gonna make it. All right, cool. We made it without drowning. Made it without drowning, so that's pretty good. Let's see here. So let's dry off. Let's get a rested bonus. Let's fix what we can, and know that we're gonna be in for another massive fight. I probably could use a bow and arrow to be honest with you right now. Like if I had a final bow, that would be very helpful. But we don't, so we move. Let's see here. I could drop these spikes off. Don't need those. Don't need 2 stacks of rocks. The resin I could put away for now. So kind of the bear meat, the bear paw. Actually, no, I think I have bear meat and bear paw on the other one, right? I have a bear paw for sure. The bear meat can also go on there. We don't need that right now. The yellow mushroom, great. These are great. Let's see here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And how do we craft the loin of the bear? The loincloth of the bear. 5 bear hides and 4 blueberries. You get higher health regen. You get higher stamina regen. You get a +10 to slash, a +10 to chop. But you're slightly weak to blunt, slash, and pierce. So we get an increase of damage, but we are weak against all physical damage. And armor-wise, it's a 7. The current thing I have is a 4, so like it would be an upgrade. That's something I should probably consider. The loincloth to the bear, kind of switching that, because like, yeah, I think I'm gonna actually switch to that. I have enough bear hide, right? We have 8. You need 5. I just need 4 blueberries, which is another Black Forest item. So I have to go back out there anyways. So I'll keep that here, knowing that I have to go back to Camp 1 to be able to actually use it. That troll, trolls are weak versus pierce, so I know that's going to be, like this flint spear is going to be my weapon of choice there. And we move. I just assume since there's a troll, there must be copper in here, right? You know? Like it's a big enough black forest where it can spawn a troll, so inevitably there's going to be copper. So that's how I'm going to convince myself that this fight is necessary. But it's also necessary because I just got to liberate myself here. I got to be able to get into this black forest. Alright. This time, I mean, I'm not going to do the crazy thing and be like, you know what, I'm just going to pull up on him. I'm going to go ahead and get my backstab bonus here. Because we need all the help we can get. Need all the help we can get. And this is a more flat terrain that's probably easier to fight on. Actually, let's take it into his trees here. Let's get a little help. Let's get some core wood while we're here. Maybe the trees will hit him too, like all that good stuff. But I'm here. Bring it, you bastard. Alright, I got him into a loop. We're cooking. No fucking way. I dodged. I think I might have ran out of stamina. The one-shot double hand down. Alright, well I had him into a loop though, so I chunked a decent bit of his health. I knew the two-hander was coming. I had to be more prepared for that. Alright. Back again. Same thing, let's get a rested bonus before we run out there and get our stuff back. But I think I had him in a good spot, you know? He was maybe like 3 or 4 more cycles away. We finish him off, we get his hide, and all of a sudden we start cooking. That troll hide armor is a pretty big increase. It's a pretty big increase from leather. So I think that's what we focus on doing. It looks like he went back over to a spot, so boom. Some necks here. I'm gonna corpse run right past you. Yeah, it looks like he, you know, he backed off. He knew it was good for him. I'm gonna start drowning. Okay, there's no way he sees me over here, right? That's cap if he does, by the way. That's what we call cap. That's what the kids call cap. If he could see me on the other side of this hill. Alright. Back again. Let's see how much health he has and we go back into the fight. Let's make sure we eat first. So, first things first, we eat. If he get another backstab, that would be very nice. He has half health. So we did a little damage, but we're gonna do half health again here. So we did one half health. Now we just gotta do another one. So let's get our stamina all the way back, because right if we stab him, he's not gonna be dead, and we're gonna have to fight. So we got a little time. Stamina regen. I wish we weren't wet, but I think we move regardless. So we're gonna get this backstab. And we back off. Backstab and we back off. Finally timed that right. Ouch. Too greedy. Got too greedy. Alright, we got good rhythm here. We got good rhythm here. That's one troll down. Alright, so we've in this stream alone, we've killed 2 bears and 2 trolls. So now we get all that stuff. Troll hide recipes, troll head, all that good stuff. And now we can move a little further into the Black Forest here. We'll move a little further into the Black Forest, see if we can find a little copper. We got the pickaxes. Now we just gotta find the actual, you know what I'm saying? Okay, there's nothing near us. Cool, so let's move a little further. All we gotta do is find 1 copper node and we will be cooking. Now, what will we spend? Like, I mean, not really, because we still have to actually draft a smelter on that, all that stuff. That stuff just doesn't instantly appear. But I think, like, oh, he almost got the drop on me. Got the shield up with the reaction times alone, but that thing tried to get the drop on me. It's crazy. All right, what's in here? We don't really need any of this stuff, to be honest with you. Still no copper. Any blueberries would be nice as well. Nothing really. I don't see anything over there per se. I haven't even seen. Oh, there's some blueberries. This is actually important too. I feel as if crafting the loincloth of the bears might be worthwhile. So if I craft those, in theory, like my damage output goes up. My armor also increases to 7 over this, but the damage increase with the axe might be worthwhile. But then again, I'm not really sure because like I'm using a spear primary right now. Don't tell me this is another small island, Black Forest, with basically nothing on it. This will be the 3rd one. This will be the 3rd island, Black Forest, with no major resource. The major resource being a copper node, if it turns out to be true, because it looks like this one's small as well. That's not copper. Oh boy. Got a bear there, that's fine. Nah. This is cap. I can't believe this. No copper again. Like I have to probably follow this little path here, but there's nothing on this main one. Not even like a single node is nuts. Like, it's actually kind of disrespectful now. They're just wasting my time. They're disrespecting me. Like, there's a ton of tin. Like, alright, cool, tin. But, like, not a single copper node. Like, come on. Like, I almost assuredly have to just fight that bear for the love of the game. So not only is there no copper, there's also there's also no crypt on this one. So yeah, I basically have to go do battle with this bear for the love of the game, because I need to continue to explore like this little mini thingamabover here. I mean, it sees me, so we're just gonna get jiggy with it right here. Bring it. Right here, right now, this massive stamina and health. This massive stamina and health bear. We're gonna go and take you down. That's the one thing I cannot block, so we gotta make sure we get out of range of that. The slashes are what we actually want. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm rolling out of the way. Alright, well at least I blocked that time. Perfect, got out of the way completely of that. Now we move. Oh, fucking hell, he got me in the water. Well, at least I parried it. Minimal damage there, even though he chunked me. Got a good parry in there. Let's take the high ground. Take the high ground again. Alright, you missed me. Alright, now we're cooking, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. And he's cooked. Alright, 3 bears and a troll in a day. We are cooking. Now, what can we afford to drop here? I mean, technically speaking, not much. But we're gonna drop something. Don't need as much wood as we have here. So we're gonna go ahead and take this bear stuff. Let's go back to the base. It's about to be nighttime anyways. We have more exploring to do. We have to just find a single copper node and we'll probably be in business. It's a single one. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Alright. I'm gonna wait until my stamina comes back so I don't drown. But let's go ahead and cross this narrow channel. We're gonna craft a new chest piece. I think I need a level 2, so I'm gonna have to go all the way back. But we got something. Alright, so for now, let's drop this, let's drop this. We could drop that. Gold coins, we don't really need the gold coins right now. to build a little more storage here, huh? Let's go ahead and build another container. As normal with like these open world games, everybody kind of turns into kind of a hoarder. It's like I don't want to throw anything away because it's like all this stuff seems like useful and necessary, but it's like realistically, I should be more comfortable kind of just binning things. I want to make sure that nothing's getting repeated. Like these should not be like by themselves. I gotta make sure I'm trying to stay as organized as possible. Alright, so let's make sure we keep some stone on us so we can build campfires if needed. This coal we don't technically need right now. This troll head we don't really need either, so we'll put that in the new box. I don't need the thistle, the gems, the seeds. Don't need any of that stuff. Let's fix what we could fix. Let's hit the sack, and then now we are gonna push further into a small sliver of black forest and see what we can do here. See if we can find a single copper node. We find one of those, and that'll probably be it for the night. The boys got an early gym day tomorrow. Alright, so let's push out. Got a little rested. We got our swim stat going up. Might get another one up. Alright. So let's explore this black forest even more. There's some over there as well. Gotta keep that in mind. Basically, we need like a bigger section of black forest. And for the love of God, please don't spawn another troll or bear. I'd probably prefer a troll to a bear. No, not even probably. I definitely prefer a troll to a bear. Yes, it kills you easier, but the bear is just so tanky. The bear is just so tanky. I don't really want to fight it. It just takes it takes a lot longer. The axe definitely does better, but like it still takes a decent amount of time. Oh, that looks like that troll actually hit a tin deposit, so it broke some of that for us. All right, so let me explore like this little island thing. Maybe we'll get lucky, and there'll be like a copper deposit on this. If not, it's getting late, you know. But we gotta be more accurate at the fights. That's for damn sure. Take these carrot seeds. Oh, a 1-star? Oh, fuck off. The power of Ichthyr, and we're getting the fuck out of here. We want no smoke with that bear. Like no smoke whatsoever. That's not a fight we're looking to win right now. And of course, like same thing as all the other ones. It's blocking access to an area that I want to go to. Ugh. This game sometimes can be very nasty. So it's blocking access, so I basically can't go that way. Like I can, but like bears are already tanky as it is. One mistake, I die. It's barely worth it. So now I'm gonna see what the other way is looking like. Hopefully we don't run into a 1-star troll this way or something like that, you know? Like, we already got the luck of 1-star bear. This close to spawn, too. Like a 1-star bear. Okay, we're not that close to spawn, but like a 1-star bear, I feel as if this is close. This is too close to spawn for one of those to spawn in. Well, this game is being very disrespectful. Very, very not nice. And like, I'd be more cool with it if I found a single copper node and I was like, I had some type of copper weaponry, could actually deal out some damage. If I had copper armor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had the tools to deal with it, then it's like not that big a deal. But it's like I'm still using metals tier stuff right now, man. I haven't found a single copper node. And let's see what this thing says, like, probably something about Grey Dwarfs. Yeah, something about Grey Dwarfs. I ain't gonna lie, boss, I'm not reading all that. So let's keep exploring these Black Forest Islands in hopes that one of these rocks is a node. It's not. So we have to keep moving. And we already explored that Black Forest, so let's go over here and then I guess over there. I forgot we still got the power ether, so we're still running cross country. What is that? Deer. Let's get a, we work on our sneak skill a little here. Maybe I should use the flint knife to fight the trolls. The attack speed is dumb high. Just a single. I beg, just a single copper node. So I can report back with something. Alright, well, I know there's going to be copper nodes over there. That's for darn sure. I can also see either a crypt or a small burial site. So I feel as if that is the next place we'll explore, and we're at like an hour and 30. So this is probably a good spot to stop. Because that's also like a pretty decent swim. So yeah, so that's where I'll be exploring next. We're going to go into this bigger Black Forest. We should be able to find a copper node. And that'll enable us to build a copper sword and a buckler. And really start fighting back. So next time, that's what we'll do. We'll explore this Black Forest. We'll keep exploring, try to find some copper, make some bronze, up our armor, and get to the second boss. So yeah, that'll be for next time. I think this was a pretty productive session. We got some experience fighting, got some levels, killed 3 bears, killed a troll. I can't really complain with that with the size of those Black Forest. So until next time, I am out.